So it seems like Crunchyroll doesn't seem to learn their lesson. Nobody wants their anime. So Crunchyroll released a trailer for their upcoming Crunchyroll original anime X-Arm or EX-Arm. So what is EX-Arm? So it is a Japanese sci-fi manga created by High Rock and art by Shinya Komi, and it's getting an anime adaptation by Visual Flight. It was supposed to come out in 2020, I believe, I think around June, July, but it got delayed, most likely because of, well, COVID. But it's going to be released for January 2021, and they have released a trailer, and it's... If you think the art that's here, the thumbnail they used for it looks good, you're in for a shock, because it's not.
Hello, I don't want make it out the fan.
I'm gonna say, first off, I'm not familiar with this band. This band is called Airflip. The song is called Rise Again. I don't think it fits. I don't think it fits with what kind of series this is, what it looks like. I don't know a lot about X-Arm, so I don't know what the tone is going to be, but from the trailer itself, this song doesn't match. This song is so out of place with everything in the trailer. But let's continue.
Like 1,000 miles away.
The first few seconds. Just the first few seconds. This looks like Ruby. This looks like they just used the same program they used to create Ruby for this. It looks like the same art style and everything. You know, the characters that don't fit with the background. The background is definitely a different art style compared to the art style to the character model, and it just, it's not off to a good start. Let's see the rest. This doesn't look... This just does not look good. See, this thing, this guy, this armor, this looks cool. This looks great. What is that? Why is it so bright? Why is it so, like, clean compared to everything else? Oh my, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that. Wait, let's go back. Maybe, wait. Let's slow it down. Okay, here we go. I must have imagined it. I honestly thought, whoops, I honestly thought that they just poorly, like, created, like, just a hole. Just, like, impact hole. But it wasn't the case. It was just a weird, tiny explosion spark.
It's a totally different world, but I'm feeling that I'm meant to be here when that forecast gone. Because my soul is still in the soul.
That did not look good. That looked so rough, and I know nothing about fight choreography, animation modeling whatsoever in this regard. Even I know that this looks so bad, but it gets worse. This... Just let's look at it again. Let's look at it again.
Now is the time to go. Hello,
That slow ass slide. That slow ass fucking slide. But look at it. I'll mute it. We'll slow it down a bit. look, the maid character here just stands there as which seems to be the main character, just slowly just slides into like her direction, and just does not. Slowing it down makes it even look so much worse. It was bad at it's bad at regardless of whatever speed. Even if you sped this up, it probably wouldn't look good. Just the fights just look so awful. I know. I honestly lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something, but I'm just floored at how terrible this looks. Okay, I'm gonna say this is honestly, I swear to God, cross my heart, hope to die, everything. This is the only good shot of the trailer. You want to know why? Because it is a darker lighting compared to everything else, so you do not see how terrible the animation models look. This looks cool. This looks good. Going back, all of this here does not look good. This does not look good. But that single shot there, this is 1000% better than literally anything else in the trailer. Declaring war against all of the SF series around the world. I'm guessing that means sci-fi series. And funny enough, well, this is the end of the trailer, so that's it. Funny enough, in the comments someone mentioned, yeah, here we go. Declaring war against all the SF series around the world. Hard to declare war when you've already lost. Yeah, as you can see, at time of recording, it's at 2.1, a little over 2.1k dislikes to 647 likes. The comments are not supportive of this, and it does not, I'm honestly at a loss for words at how fucking terrible this looks. And I think I know why this looks bad. So apparently, from the thread that I found this trailer from by using by the name of Kanipa, Kanipa, apparently the guy that is directing it primarily works with live action. He has never done anime before. So his name is Yoshikatsu Kimura. He's mainly only done live action adaptations of anime or manga. And apparently the studio Visual Flight wanted someone as he says here, and they thought that a live action director would be best at handling that 3D atmosphere. So apparently, allegedly, all the fights are mocapped in live action, then they put the models over them. So similar to what I think Ruby used to do, if they could do fight scenes which they can, obviously a human could do, or with Red vs Blue when they did like the animated fight scenes, they would use, actual people for mocap parts, again, for parts that only like a person could do, not like super quick, like obviously beyond human ability moves. So I'm guessing that's why Visual Flight decided to get him as a director. Why you couldn't get an actual 3D anime director? Like someone who actually has experience in the field? I don't know why, because this guy does not have experience in the field. He has experience in the field of live action. There is a difference between live action and anime. Just because they they both technically move, it doesn't make the same thing. There are different ways for like how choreography would work compared to live action, compared to anime. With anime, it's going to be much quicker because you're not using like a lot of the times, fully 3D models. Even with some like 3D models, like stuff like I said in Ruby, or the not live action, the animated parts of like Red vs Blue, they were still quick. They weren't these slow ass looking fights here.
Because my soul is still in the walls of. Now is the time
Like,
to go. Hello,
just look how slow the fight is.
you got it, yeah.
Like, I would even say that even if like if we saw the behind the scenes, they did the behind the scenes of like this scene, this specific scene, I would guarantee that it would actually be much quicker compared to this. Because now I've seen a lot of like the behind the scenes stuff when they do mocap, especially for fight scenes, and they're quick. They don't do it slow so that like they're making sure they got every scene perfect. We got every movement perfect, so we don't accidentally mess up a scene and we have to do the mocap again. That they are still quick. It still looks like an actual fight. This doesn't. This just looks like some people pretending to fight. It's just so slow. It looks so terrible.
You got it, yeah.
I don't know who thought this was a good idea. I know I'm just repeating myself, but it just looks so terrible. It looks like trash. Like, literally the only good model is this dude. He's the only one with a good model. And even then, in a lot of his scenes, it's not particularly the best.
Nostalgic. It's a totally different world, but I'm feeling.
And like also like he comes in, it's not slow motion, but for some reason this thing here that is getting blown off to the side is slow. Like why is that particularly in slow motion? Or is that supposed to be it's not slow motion at all. They've just, for some reason, it's slowly moving. If it's exploding and so there's force being impacted on it that's throwing it away, it's not going to move like like here, I'll use a control for example. Like if an explosion is going to go bang, like this is going to go flying off. It's not going to go bang like that, because nothing else is in slow-mo. This person is still in like normal-ish speed, like normal-ish fighting speed. Except for that part, like it goes to slow-mo to normal speed back to slow-mo. So if we look at it again, so it's slow, normal, then transitions into slow. At least, unless that's all supposed to be slow. From me, just from my point of view, it looks like they started off with it slow-mo. It went to normal speed for a few seconds, went back to slow-mo-ish. But then, I don't know anything about modeling, fight choreography, but that's just what it looks like to me. That's how I perceive it. But yeah, this looks terrible. This honestly looks so bad. Like this is the money for anyone who is a Crunchyroll subscriber. Like you're giving them money for a subscription. This is what you're helping funding. It's not good. You're not getting quality content. And apparently Crunchyroll can't pay their translators like a proper living wage. But they can splurge money on this piece of shit. And the funny thing, and this is the trailer, and for a trailer you want to show the good things. You want to show the things that will hook the viewers in. This looks bad. I can't imagine what the rest of it looks like. So yeah, that was X-Arm, EX-Arm. I feel like I definitely need to watch the first episode. I know I'm also repeating what I'm repeating, but I'm at a loss for words for just how god awful this looks. This does not look good. I think even someone said in the comments this looks like someone's first attempt Yeah, look, this looks like someone's first SFM animation. This looks like someone saw Ruby and decided, I want to try something like that. This looks like like someone's like fan project, fan art Ruby project, whatever. It does not look good. And then looking back at like the poster, like the thumbnail that they use, look how much better it looks compared to the actual trailer. Like that, the art style here is 1,000 times better than the actual footage. So, yep, that's EXR. Crunchyroll never learns. I'm guessing that High Guardian Spice, whatever it was, their knockoff of like Little Witch Academia, that's never coming out, because that's supposed to be an original as well, and that's been pushed back who knows how many times at this point. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna just cleanse my brain. Like, this was one of the first things I saw when I woke up, like, to get ready for work. So I just had this lingering thought of this as I was working. Like, I almost got so distracted, I was just thinking, somebody funded this. Somebody thought this was a good idea. Why does this exist? Why did they get someone that has no experience in anime to direct this? Crunchyroll. You never learn, do you?